Good evening, and thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri BB, and we're going to do a healing conversation. I haven't done it in a few days, and yesterday's, I'll only go back that far. It says, trust your rhythm, and it says, I respect my own sexual rhythm. And it's, let me read it, because then I'll read today's. People sometimes push beyond their natural sexual rhythm, either looking to satisfy needs unrelated to sex or rebelling against suppressive sexual rules. This pushing can eventually diminish their sexual energy. They seek increasingly stimulating ways to satisfy themselves, but satisfaction eludes them. You can trust that your energy will bring you what you need. You can trust that your own rhythm is unique and beautiful. You can relax, enjoy, and listen to your own rhythm. I respect and own my own rhythm. This probably has something to do with rules and regulations, and probably something to do with church or some type of organization that controls people's sex life. But that's not what I want to talk about. I'm going to switch over to that because I don't listen to that. That's a form of control, and that's a deep-rooted belief system that's meant to control you for somebody else's purpose, not your own. Sex is the highest frequency. That's how you manifest. But let's keep it moving. Today's is allow yourself to heal. Many people are frightened of their sexual energy and have protected themselves by cutting it off or denying it. This kills the sexual energy and leaves them feeling frustrated, afraid of themselves and their passions. As you begin to recognize the universal source of the sexual energy, you can accept the feeling knowing you do not have to do anything about it. You can just begin to allow yourself to feel and enjoy it. Yeah, this is part of from yesterday. These organizations, Christian, religious. Let me just say it like that. They tell you can't have sex before marriage, and you can't do this, and you can't do that. But all these nuns end up pregnant, and all these priests are raping the boys, and the priests and the nuns are doing whatever they doing, but they telling the congregation, no, you can't do this. Bunch of BS. It's normal to have sexual desire. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with, I've told someone, you can have your own personal party. There's nothing wrong with that. When you can enjoy that, when you can activate that within yourself, you really don't need nobody else at that point. And a lot of men don't like hearing that because they want women to feel like they need them. Not really. You can have your own little personal party and be all right with that, but for whatever reason, these organizations, these deep-rooted belief systems in the family home. Oh, let's not even talk about the aunties and the uncles raping the kids and doing all that other stuff. All of that is part of, when you suppress somebody's sexuality, their sex life, whether they're heterosexual, gay, asexual. There's all these other new names coming up. Asexual, homosexual, lesbian, bisexual, asexual. It's a whole bunch of that stuff going on. A part of that is because it's coming up because people don't feel safe exploring their own sexuality. And because somebody has done something to them to make them feel this way. Make them feel that there's something wrong with them being in this energy. There's nothing wrong with being in that energy. If that's who you are and that's what helps you be you, do it. The affirmation for this is, it is safe for me to feel sexual energy. Yeah, people are made to be embarrassed. I remember with my kids, all kids do little boys, they figure out they got the little extra part and they just have a good old time with it. And I had to tell them, there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to do that in your room. It's not, you don't do that in public. Everybody is not going to be accepting of that. And that, that probably is why the pervert is in the car doing it, trying to get kids and all this other. It's a whole lot that goes into this. When you suppress someone's sexual energy, it changes and it becomes very crazy, warped. Either, the teenage girls, they become, they sex everybody or they don't sex with nobody. The men the same way. The men, that I really do believe that part of the issue with masculines, whether it's a feminine masculine or a male masculine, part of the reason that they have this energy is because as a child they were suppressed and they were made to feel ashamed about it. And so now that they're, an adult, they just do whatever they want to do, regardless, and they don't care about who it hurts because they've been hurt so much. Same with feminines. I hear about women when they get up in age and they say, I'm not having sex no more. And they're married. And the husband is like, wait a minute, what's going on? Something happened and it's just to the point where they just said, nope, I just don't feel like it anymore. It ain't working for me. For me, part of that is they married the wrong person. Where the person has done some BS to the point where they just totally shut down. And that could be on the male side or female side. It could be, either way. But just know your sexual energy is safe for you to feel that energy. No one should make you feel like there's something wrong with you expressing yourself sexually. Now, there are... No, I'm going to leave it alone. I was going to say something about when you are in a relationship and you slipping and sliding, ducking and hiding. That's still is something wrong. That's an inner child issue. I'm not going to talk about that. And they're with the wrong person. If they feel like they need to go be with somebody else, they're with the wrong person. You need to release that person so you can go and do what you want to do. And not have any... not hurt anyone, because karma comes back. What you do, it always comes back to you. All right, this is it for today's Healing Conversations with a Z. I'm going to do a few readings today, and I'm dealing with dark energy. It's going to be dark energy. Yeah, some foolishness and fuckery going on. Just giving you a heads up to it. But anyway, all right, you all take care. Thank you for stopping by. Peace.